Everything has changed.
We're still together, yet we're apart.
Being apart is tough. We're human. We're here to make connections, live together, learn together.
We at Blackpool and the Fylde College are virtually by your side.
As a Blackpool and the Fylde College student, you're never alone. While we're in lockdown, we're also helping unlock your potential, building futures.
And we're doing it together.
We are all growing together.
We used to talk about B&FC having a sense of community like no other large college in the UK, but in the weeks we've been apart, we've not only felt it, we've seen it.
We've always knew our students were remarkable, but you've exceeded our expectations. Students supporting the community, striving for excellence in exceptional environments.
Here in Blackpool, we live in an extraordinary place. That shore, the tower, our peers, our communities.
They make us who we are.
And it's because we're so fortunate that this new way of doing things is even more of a challenge. It makes you realise what great things we shared together.
The fun we had, the games we played, the work we did, the songs we sang.
And we'll sing again. While it might feel like forever, this situation is only temporary. We'll all be back together before you know it.
Learning new lessons, playing new games, singing new songs.
Because if there's one thing we've all learned, it's that we're better together.
Blackpool and the Fylde College. Ready when you are. Everything has changed.
We're still together, yet we're apart.
Being apart is tough. We're human. We're here to make connections, live together, learn together.
We at Blackpool and the Fylde College are virtually by your side.
As a Blackpool and the Fylde College student, you're never alone. While we're in lockdown, we're also helping unlock your potential, building futures.
And we're doing it together.
We are all growing together.
We used to talk about B&FC having a sense of community like no other large college in the UK, but in the weeks we've been apart, we've not only felt it, we've seen it.
We've always knew our students were remarkable, but you've exceeded our expectations. Students supporting the community, striving for excellence in exceptional environments.
Here in Blackpool, we live in an extraordinary place. That's Shaw, the Tower, our peers, our communities.
They make us who we are.
And it's because we're so fortunate that this new way of doing things is even more of a challenge. It makes you realise what great things we shared together.
The fun we had, the games we played, the work we did, the songs we sang.
And we'll sing again. While it might feel like forever, this situation is only temporary. We'll all be back together before you know it.
Learning new lessons, playing new games, singing new songs.
Because if there's one thing we've all learned, it's that we're better together.
Blackpool and the Fylde College. Ready when you are.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the 10th Big Blackpool Quiz. Hooray! We have flashing lights, we have colour all over. This is our 10th quiz, 10th week doing the Big Blackpool Quiz. Hello! Join us, won't you, for tonight's quiz. We'll turn that light off. We might come back to it later on. Welcome to the Big Blackpool Quiz. My name is Callum Morley. I'm the Student Engagement Coordinator at Blackpool and the Fylde College and the host of the Big Blackpool Quiz. At least for tonight, unless until they kick me off, you know. Hello to those who are from Blackpool. Give me a wave. I've done that for, this will be the third week in a row. I can't see you. And if you are watching from further away, bonjour. Welcome to the Pool au Noir. Pool au Noir Quiz. Grand Pool au Noir Quiz. That sounds good. We're here for the 10th week, and our theme this week is the last 10 years. Yes, and this week's quiz is based on everything that's happened in the past 10 years. So hopefully you've been around for that long. I mean, if you're 9 years old, or if you're 5 years old, if you're 5-year-old watching this quiz, well, one, I don't know why. You probably won't understand any of it, but two, good luck with some of the questions. But yes, if you're joining us for the first time, hello. Why are we doing the Big Blackpool Quiz? Well, basically, the students asked for it. And what the students asked for, the students get. So here we are with the Big Blackpool Quiz. We've been doing this for 10 weeks now. First, we started off with the Show Kindness campaign. Show Kindness campaign was, through this unprecedented time, through these hard times, people have come together in an online community helping each other out, doing fitness videos, gaming videos, and what else? Knitting together, and we wanted to share them stories because a lot of our students and staff were getting involved, and alumni as well. It was nice to see what they're up to during this period. But yes, that was the Show Kindness campaign, and then following on from that, we created the Show Kindness Hub, which is available at our website, www.studentsunionblackpool.co.uk, and you don't need to be a student to access it. What it is a hub of different activities that you can get involved in, different things that you can do, competitions you can enter to maybe win a prize. So why not head over there and check it out after the quiz, because you're too busy watching me now. But yes, the Show Kindness Hub, it's been running a little bit longer than the quiz, I believe, maybe 12 weeks. And we've had some good feedback on it, and people saying that it's a good source of information for students, and not just for students, but for other people to, find something to do during this time instead of, just being locked up in your house. Although lockdown measures are easing, just remember to, wear a mask when you're going out, especially if you're going into shops. Wash your hands. Don't need to say it. I'm not an advert for the government. Although if they want to pay me, I'll happily do. Shout out for them. But yes, lockdown measures are easing. I think theatres were announced that they could do indoor shows from the 1st of August. I don't know. It's all easing. Some of it's good. It means that we can get out of our house and communicate a little bit more, which is really important during this time. I know a lot of people, including myself, have felt isolated during this time. So now it's nice to be able to get out of the house and go and see people and talk to people. But if you are one of these people who are in the high risk category and you don't really want to be leaving your house, just remember that there's people through social media and on your phone, hopefully, that you can talk to. Why not get in touch with them, ask them how their day's going, and talk to them about your day. It's really important that we do connect during this time. And, from the Show Kindness Hub, getting people connected and whatnot, the Big Blackpool Quiz was born. We had a meeting with the Students' Union Executive Committee, and I said, what can I do to help support you during this time? I know we're in the summer holidays, but, I'll still be working for all of it, probably. So what can I be doing from home virtually to, just ease your time at home? And they asked for a quiz, and this is where the Big Blackpool Quiz came in. And we've done several different themes. This is our 10th theme. Our first one featured a lot of guests, a lot of well-known faces around Blackpool. And if you want to go and watch that, we do have some famous faces on there from Britain's Got Talent and Dancing on Ice, so you can go and watch that. We do have a playlist on our YouTube channel, so if you head over to our YouTube channel after this, you can go and see what's on our playlist. All these quizzes stay up afterwards, so you don't have to watch them on the day. You can watch them a day after and whatnot. We also did a musical themed quiz, and we had 10 of our Blackpool alumni sing, including me, so maybe 9. We'll class it as 9. I am alumni. I did the musical third degree, but we'll class it as 9. But it was great to see them come back. Very, very talented bunch. We always like to hear what our students have been up to when they leave the college as well. So it was very nice to have them on. These past few weeks, they've flown by for me. I've been really enjoying it. I mean, talking about finding things to do in isolation and being bored, this has really given me a little bit of light back into my life, keeping me on a schedule and doing something that I really like to do, because I do like to bring these quizzes to you, even though it does take a lot of time, but it's always great fun. I always preface my quiz with just saying that we might have some technical difficulties. Most of the time when I say technical difficulty, it is human error. My bad. But I'm going to call it a technical difficulty because I already spend enough time doing these quizzes. I might as well blame technology for my own mistakes. There's no guests tonight. No guests. I'm hoping to have some guests on in the next few weeks. weeks. We will see. Plans in the way. But also, if you want to suggest a theme for this quiz, you can head over to our website. The link is down there. And click on the BB Quiz tab. And on there is a link, a box where you can just click and submit your theme. You don't have to enter any of your details, your email address, or anything like that. Your suggestion will just come through to us, so you won't get any spam if you do suggest a theme. And also on there is a link to our Just Giving page. We are doing these in aid of the NHS Charities Together COVID-19 Relief Fund. So if you do have any spare change, I know payday is around the way for some of us, and for some unlucky people it's not. But if you are one of those lucky people and you can spare any money, please do. As we know, the NHS have done wonders for us over these past few months with everything that's happened, so it's nice just to give a little bit back. So how to play the quiz? We have 2 minutes, so I'm going to explain very quickly. Grab a pen and paper. Obviously, you need to write down your answers. Don't Google any of the answers, because you'll only be cheating yourself. I'm looking at you. You know who you are. Don't Google any of the answers. You can play on your own or against others. If you've got no one with you at the moment, why not call someone on Facebook? Get them on Facebook. Get them watching my live stream. At the end of the day, I'm not going to hear you, so, excuse me. You can play with someone and compete as a team or compete against one another. I think it's always fun to see a family split in half and compete against one another. It's kind of like Monopoly. Although, please don't go flipping any tables. I don't have insurance for that, so do that of your own accord. And there's no prize for today's quiz. It's all in good fun, and that is what we are about here, having fun. There are 85 points. I know every week I seem to be adding more and more points. There's lots of bonus points this quiz. So yeah, 85 points. I think that's the largest number of points that's ever been given away on this quiz, and we're 1 minute away from starting the quiz. And what I should preface the quiz with is make sure you pay attention. That's all I'm going to say. Make sure you pay attention to every single question. It might help when it comes to the bonus quiz. Bonus question, not bonus quiz. Could you imagine doing 2 quizzes in one night? No, thank you. The bonus question. So make sure that you are paying attention throughout the entire quiz. But without further ado, it is 8 o'clock, ladies, gentlemen, and all those who have yet to make up their minds. Line from Kicky Boots. Why not? Let's get on with it. So here we are, the Big Blackpool Quiz, the 10th quiz, ladies and gentlemen. We have 5 rounds, 10 questions in each, then we have the bonus question at the end. I will read the question twice, then you will have 15 seconds to answer the question. 15 seconds. Sometimes you'll get 20, just because it's a little bit harder. But here we are. Make sure you're paying attention to everything. Are you ready? Round 1. And what is round 1 going to be today? It is general knowledge. General knowledge, here we are, round 1, 10th quiz. Last 10 years. I'll play on the last 5 years musical. But here we go. Question 1. Which Disney movie released in this decade became the highest grossing animated movie of all time? Which Disney movie released in this decade became the highest grossing animated movie of all time? 15 seconds on the clock. I know last week I mentioned that we had some ambiance music and you could barely hear it. I watched the whole quiz back earlier and I was like, okay, maybe we need to turn that up a little bit. But if you do find it distracting, leave it in the comments and I'll make sure to change it back for next week. But here we are with question 2. The video to which song by South Korean musician became an internet sensation in 2012? The video to which song by South Korean musician became an internet sensation in 2012. Did I say 2018? I'm not sure. I don't even have a drink, so I have nothing to slurp from. Normally I'm slurping on a cup of tea, but now I don't have a drink. I'm just going to be parched. But luckily we do have a 5-minute break before the answers. Question 3. Which bearded lady won the 2014 Eurovision Song Contest for Austria? Which bearded lady won the 2014 Eurovision Song Contest for Austria? Again, I don't know whether I said Australia or Austria. But it's definitely Austria. You can read it there. We're off to a great start. We're only on question 3 of round 1. 85 points up for grabs. But this is not a bonus round. With bonus questions, bonus points. Question 4. Which actor in 2010 replaced David Tennant as the 11th Doctor in Doctor Who? Which actor in 2010 replaced David Tennant as the 11th Doctor in Doctor Who? 15 seconds on the clock. I might be rewording the entire quiz throughout here. Just make sure that you're reading it. If you're reading it, then that's fine. Anyway, here we are with question 5. Which worldwide famous HBO American fantasy drama television series came to an end in 2019 with 8 seasons and 72 episodes? Question 5. Which worldwide famous HBO American fantasy drama television series came to an end in 2019 with 8 seasons and 72 episodes? 15 seconds on the clock. I have to say, I did watch it. The ending was a little bit disappointing. Like, it was predictable, but the way that they did it was it was disappointing. But anyway, question 6. With over 1 billion downloads by 2019, which mobile app released in 2016 uses GPS to locate, capture, battle and train virtual creatures? Question 6. With over 1 billion downloads by 2019, which mobile app released in 2016 uses GPS to locate, capture, battle, and train virtual creatures? 15 seconds on the clock. I know I said before, but all these questions are based within the last 10 years. So, there you go. Don't be thinking before 2010, because it's from 2010 right up to 2020. Question 7. Which 1980s MTV icon won a Tony Award for composing the score to Kinky Boots the Musical in 2013? Which 1980s MTV icon won a Tony Award for composing the score to Kinky Boots the Musical in 2013? 15 seconds on the clock. I've actually seen this musical twice. Once in the West End when we did Showcase for University, and then again when it came to Blackpool, where it closed, I believe. I believe it closed in Blackpool. I might be making that up. Question 8. Moonlight won Best Picture in 2017 at the Oscars. Which movie was accidentally called before the mistake was rectified? Question 8. Moonlight won Best Picture in 2017 at the Oscars. Which movie was accidentally called before the mistake was rectified? 15 seconds on the clock. Oh, I wouldn't like to be the person who made that blunder. Not at the Oscars. Hopefully one day. Question 9. After 25 years on the air, which talk show host broadcast the final episode of their talk show in 2011? After 25 years on the air, which talk show host broadcast the final episode of their talk show in 2011? 15 seconds on the clock. I'm going to make sure that I've got the quiz questions up for the next round, because there are some bonus points. But we've got one question left of round 1. Hopefully it's not been too hard so far. Question 10. Which footballer said in 2011, "I'm not happy in Manchester, I don't like the city, everything's okay with the coach and my teammates, but the city is not to my taste"? Question 10. Which footballer said in 2011, "I'm not happy in Manchester, I don't like the city, everything's okay with the coach and my teammates, but the city is not to my taste"? 15 seconds on the clock, not 10. football are not happy in Manchester. Who would have thought? I think this is the first sports question I've actually asked on this quiz. And believe me, without Googling it, even I wouldn't know the answer. Anyway, we are on to round 2. What is round 2 going to be today? Round 2 is going to be a picture round, and it's movie edition. So firstly, I want you to name the movie. I'm going to show you a load of pictures. You've got to tell me the movie. And then for the bonus point, you have to tell me the name of the character that I'm showing you from that movie. Have we all got it? So you're going to, for the first point, you're going to tell me what the movie is. And for the bonus point, you're going to tell me the character's name from that movie. Now my quizzes do get harder as they go along, but here we are with picture number 1. Here we are, 15 seconds on the clock. I mean, even if you can't hear the ambience music, it's going in my headphones. I can have a little dance around to it. And here we are with number 2. Pretty lady in a yellow dress. But what movie is this from, and what is the name of the character? I know you're thinking, oh, the name of the character, that's hard. Well, yeah, for the bonus point, it shouldn't be that easy. Number 3. 15 seconds on the clock. We have a bunny, and she's in a police outfit. What movie is she from? Oh, I've even given away her gender. Anyway, where's she from? And what is her name? 15 seconds on the clock. This is number 4. The wonderful, incomparable Meryl Streep. Goddess. Absolute goddess. What movie is this? And what is her character's name? And the next one. 15 seconds on the clock. He looks a bit scary. Is he? Is he really though? By the way, I've seen all these movies. I'm a proper movie addict. Love movies. Love TV. But yes. What movie? What character? And this one. Very solemn looking, isn't it? He. Not it. 3, 2, 1, and the next one. What movie is this from, please? And what is his character's name? And the next one. I've recently just watched this. This is a horror, so those who are 18 and above might have watched it. It is so creepy. So good. Psychological horror. Brilliant. But obviously don't watch it if you're under 18. And the next one. Yes, for those of you who are thinking, is that him? Yes, it is Leonardo DiCaprio. With a mustache. And this one. And I believe this is the last one for the quiz. 15 seconds. I forgot to hit that little button there. Yes, this is the last one for the quiz. So please, for the first point, tell me what movie this is from. And for the bonus point, tell me the name of the character. But without further ado, we're going to move on to round 3. What is round 3, please? It is Guess the Celebrity Round Award Season Edition. Yes, I am going to play you a number of speeches or blunders from award season, from lots of different award ceremonies, and you need to guess the celebrity. Tell me the celebrity's name who is talking when I play them. The reason why the music is stopped is because I'm about to play them for you. And for this, we do have bonus points. So the bonus point this time is if you can tell me the year in which this happened. Simple. Tell me the celebrity for the first point and tell me the year that they said it. It's all during award seasons. I know Kathy, who might be watching, hates year questions. Well, there was no year questions in round 1, so we've got them now in round 3. But here we are. Guess the celebrity. Round 3. Here we are.
You guys are just standing up because you feel bad that I fell, and that's really embarrassing, but thank you.
And again.
You guys are just standing up because you feel bad that I fell, and that's really embarrassing, but thank you.
Again, all these happened within the last 10 years. So it's not like you're guessing back to like 1970. It's between 2010, 2010 and 20. So you've got like 10 different answers to choose from for the year question. But here we are with number 2.
I'm really sorry I was having a wee. The toilets are ages away. What did we win?
And again.
I'm really sorry I was having a wee. The toilets are ages away. What did we win?
And 15 seconds on the clock. Who is that celebrity needing a wee when they should be picking up their award? 3, 2, 1, and celebrity number 3.
And now, back to this that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good?
And again.
And now, back to this that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good?
You might remember those. Well, I hope at least you do. They do make headlines. I remember all of them happening. Says a lot about me. Too much time on my hands. And here we are with celebrity number 4.
Teen Award for Best TV Show is Love Island! Teen Award for Best TV Show is Love Island!
Now, I did want to show you the videos there, but I don't want to get done for copyright. It's bad enough having to take the audio. Sorry, 15 seconds on the clock. But I know that we do have some Essex people watching the quiz. Sometimes they might be watching tonight. So, you know, there's your first Essex question. Who's that famous celebrity? Love Island! And number 5.
You empowered me, you made me strong. Built me up and I could do no wrong. I let down my guard.
And again.
You empowered me, you made me strong. Built me up and I could do no wrong. I let down my guard.
Yes. That celebrity, it was a song at awards ceremony. It was a bit of a blunder because they were singing and then they fell backwards off the stage. I did rewatch all of these today and you try not to laugh, but you just can't help it. Maybe I'm just a bad person at heart. Anyway, celebrity number 6.
Gorgeously empowering song, Let It Go, from the Oscar-winning animated movie Frozen. Please welcome the wickedly talented one and only Adele Dazeem.
And again.
Gorgeously empowering song, Let It Go, from the Oscar-winning animated movie Frozen. Please welcome the wickedly talented one and only Adele Dazeem.
And 15 seconds on the clock. I don't know who Adele Dazeem is. Can someone give her a call because she missed the Oscars? But who's the celebrity who said that? And what year as well? Sorry, I should be reminding you. Bonus point. Tell me the year when they said that. And celebrity number 7.
I haven't really been following the controversy over Zero Dark 30, but when it comes to torture, I trust the lady who spent 3 years married to James Cameron. I haven't really been following the controversy over Zero Dark 30, but when it comes to torture, I trust the lady who spent 3 years married to James Cameron.
15 seconds on the clock. Obviously. Oh. There we go. Obviously, that wasn't a blunder. That was part of someone's opening speech to an award ceremony. You know, the comedians being married to James Cameron. Ha ha ha. Funny. Actually, very funny if you go and watch it. Celebrity number 8.
We're here to announce the winner of the Coca-Cola Viewers' Choice Award.
Read it straight.
And the winner is Chris Brown. Look at me now. I'm sorry, Rihanna. What's my name? We're here to announce the winner of the Coca-Cola Viewers' Choice Award.
Read it straight.
And the winner is Chris Brown. Look at me now. I'm sorry, Rihanna. What's my name?
Yes. It wasn't Chris Brown that year, it was Rihanna. But who made that blunder giving them the award? To be fair, it wasn't her fault. The teleprompter got it wrong. Darn those teleprompters, eh? Celebrity number 9.
I want to tell you what happened. I opened the envelope and it said, Emma Stone, La La Land. That's why I took such a long look at Faye and at you. I wasn't trying to be funny. I want to tell you what happened. I opened the envelope and it said, Emma Stone, La La Land. That's why I took such a long look at Faye and at you. I wasn't trying to be funny.
He wasn't trying to be funny, but yet he laughs at himself. That was quite recent, actually. I was about to tell you the year, but then I realised I'd be giving you the bonus point. So I'm not going to do that. And here we are with the last celebrity of round 3.
This is exactly what's on the card. I will take responsibility for this. It was my mistake. It was on the card. Horrible mistake, but the right thing, I can show it to you right here. The first runner-up is Colombia. This is exactly what's on the card. I will take responsibility for this. It was my mistake. It was on the card. Horrible mistake, but the right thing, I can show it to you right here. The first runner-up is Colombia.
I bet there were a few people crying that night. We'll put the ambiance music back on. You have 9 seconds left of round 3 to guess who the celebrity is and the year in which they said it. The last ones were a bit hard. I think the first ones were a bit easier. But we are moving on to round 4. And what is round 4 today? Round 4 is the dreaded emoji round. And it's music edition. So, today you need to guess the song from the emojis. I'll show you a list of emojis. You need to guess the song. All the songs, again, are from the past 10 years, last 10 years. And then for the bonus point, sorry, I'm always checking what the bonus point is. For the bonus point, you need to name the artist. So who sang the song. So first you need to tell me what the song is, and then you need to tell me who the song is by. Okay, are we ready with round 4? Yes, we are. Here we go. And for this round, you'll have 20 seconds to go and guess. Because I know the emojis can be quite difficult, so I give you an extra 5 seconds. Don't say that, don't give you anything. But that is number 1, and here we are with number 2. We are halfway through the well, we're more than halfway through. We've got one more round left after this, then the bonus question, and then we have a break, 5-minute break, in which you can go and do anything you like, but obviously come back for the answers after 5 minutes. And here we are with the next one. 20 seconds on the clock. And also, don't forget, you can go and suggest a theme in the time that you have a break. The theme for next week is sorted. But you can go and suggest a theme by going down to our website, click on the BB Quiz tab, and suggest a theme on the page. Another 20 seconds on the clock. This is number 4. I hope that you have been enjoying this quiz. Maybe it's a little bit harder, just because it's not really themed about anything in particular. But I did say I wanted to move more to a general knowledge of round about anything, didn't I? And the next one, 20 seconds on the clock. And also, don't forget that during the break or after the quiz, you can go and donate to our Just Giving page, to the NHS Charities Together COVID-19 Relief Fund. All the money goes through Just Giving to the charity. It doesn't come through the college, so you know where your money's going from there. And that link is available on our website. 20 seconds on the clock. But yes, what have I been up to this week? This allows me just to talk. I finished Schitt's Creek. I cried, although they've just been nominated for 15 Emmys, and I hope they win absolutely every single one, because they deserve them. Absolutely brilliant. 20 seconds for this one. This is the 7th one? Yeah, the 7th one. 3 more to go. But yeah, Schitt's Creek, 15 Emmys. Oh, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's all on Netflix. I can't tell you how many times I cried, I laughed. I just love it. 20 seconds on the clock. This is number 8. And not to go on about it anymore, but there is a 40-minute documentary at the end that you can watch. And again, cry like I did. Then it's all over. I don't know what I've got to watch next. Maybe you can suggest something in the comment section below. This is the 9th one. Or maybe you can just suggest, Callum, while we're going through these emojis, please can you just stay quiet, because you're making us lose our train of thought and distracting us. Or maybe that's my tactic. But we do have one more after this. Then we've got round 5. Here we are with the last one of this round. Then we have one more round left. 10 questions, the bonus question. Then we've got the 5-minute break. Are you ready? I hope you've been paying attention to the quiz. I said at the beginning you needed to pay attention. Hopefully you have. So here we are. Round 5, the last round of the 10th Big Blackpool Quiz, the last 10 years. I really hope that you've been enjoying it. Are you ready for round 5? I can't hear you, 'cause you're not here. At least I find myself funny. There's no bonus points for this round. Here we are, round 5, question 1. Cadbury was bought by American food firm Kraft in January of 2010, but how much did it sell for? 115 million, 5 billion, or 11.5 billion? Cadbury was bought by American food firm Kraft in January of 2010, but how much did it sell for? 115 million, 5 billion, or 11.5 billion? Oh, there you are with 15 seconds on the clock. I don't know why I did that. And look, I've basically given you the answers there. You've just got to choose between 3. Choose wisely. Question 2. What item of memorabilia did the royal household initially refuse to sanction for Prince William and Catherine Middleton's wedding as it was deemed poor taste? What item of memorabilia did the royal household initially refuse to sanction for Prince William and Catherine Middleton's wedding as it was deemed poor taste? 15 seconds on the clock. You had like 3 different accents in one question there. Someone get me an Oscar. Someone nominate me for an Emmy. I'll go up against Schitt's Creek. I won't win, but I'll go up against them. Question 3. In 2012, the UK celebrated the Queen's Diamond Jubilee and London hosting the Olympic Games, and so Saturday the 4th of August was renamed Super Saturday. But how many events did Team GB win gold in that day? In 2012, the UK celebrated the Queen Diamond Jubilee and London hosting the Olympic Games, and so Saturday the 4th of August was renamed Super Saturday. But how many events did Team GB win gold in that day? 15 seconds on the clock. I tell you what, I'll be going for a drink once this is all done. Well, when we're in our break. I'm parched. Make sure to bring a glass of water back up with me. Question 4. In 2013, archaeologists at the University of Leicester revealed they had identified the remains of a body found buried beneath a car park in Leicester. Which king had they found? In 2013, archaeologists in the University of Leicester revealed that they had identified the remains of a body found buried beneath a car park in Leicester. Which king had they found? 15 seconds on the clock. Sometimes I love to watch videos of Americans trying to say British town names. And I imagine they'd say Leicester for that. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Probably I'm saying it wrong. Question 5. Same-sex marriage became legal on 29th of March 2014, with a host of ceremonies taking place shortly after midnight. Which famous personality renewed their civil partnership vows that day to celebrate the law change? Oh. No, I didn't say it twice, so we'll go back. Technical error. Same-sex marriage became legal on the 29th of March 2014, with a host of ceremonies taking place shortly after midnight. Which famous personality renewed their civil partnership vows that day to celebrate the law change? 15 seconds on the clock. There we go. Question 6. In 2016, what percentage of the electorate took part in the 23rd June Brexit vote? In 2016, what percentage of the electoral took part in the 23rd Brexit vote? What percentage of the electorate took part in the Brexit vote? Okay. 15 seconds on the clock. Words escape me. This is because I don't have my cup of tea. Going back to round 1 where I just didn't know what I was saying. Question 7. In 2016, the new £10 note was introduced, other than the Queen's, whose face was on it. In 2016, the new £10 note was introduced, other than the Queen's, whose face was on it. 15 seconds on the clock. Now I know you're going to think that I'm the other face on it. No, I tried to get on the £50 note, but they just weren't having it. Screw 'em. Question 8. Which song was revealed in July 2019 as being the most played on UK airwaves in the 21st century? Question 8. Which song was revealed in July 2019 as being the most played on UK airwaves in the 21st century? 15 seconds on the clock. Do you know? I really am enjoying this music a little bit too much. Question 9. Who in October 2016 became the first songwriter to be awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature? Question 9. Who in October 2016 became the first songwriter to be awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature? 15 seconds on the clock. I don't even know this person, because I know who the person is, but I don't know any of his music. I probably do. I'm just really not good with putting names and songs together. The Ice Bucket Challenge was originally launched in 2014, but continued throughout the decade. What charity did it support at its launch? Question 10, the last question of round 5. The Ice Bucket Challenge was originally launched in 2014, but continued throughout the decade. What charity did it support at its launch? 15 seconds on the clock. This is the last question. Well, no, not the last question, because we've got the bonus question, and I hope you've been paying attention. That's all I'm going to say, because I'm about to tell you what the next question is. So, this week's bonus question, the bonus question is worth 5 points. And as I said, you need to have been paying attention through the entire quiz in order to be able to have a chance with getting this bonus question right. Are you ready? The bonus question this week is: unscramble the letters given to you at the start of each round to form next week's theme. Sneaky little bugger, am I? Unscramble the letters given to you at the start of each round to form next week's theme. If you were paying attention, there were letters playing throughout the quiz. When the round 1 and round 2 play cards come up before we actually go into the questions. That's why I spent a little bit more time on them. Hopefully you wrote them down. Now all you have to do is unscramble them. They make one word, and that one word is next week's theme. So hopefully you were writing them down, and if you weren't, well, there's no chance of getting them 5 points. Because I did tell you that you needed to pay attention this week. A little bit sneaky, I know. But there we are. That is this week's bonus question. We're going to take a 5-minute break now, and I will be back in 5 minutes, obviously, with a drink, so I can actually say words. And if you're thinking, oh, well, Callum, I'll get the letters as we go through the answers and go through the play cards then. No, I've removed them. That was your one and only chance to see them letters. If you didn't write them down, then shame on you. I told you to pay attention. But here we are with a 5-minute break. Go and grab a drink, because that's what I'll be doing. Or go and grab a snack, because it is 20 to 9 at night. But we'll be back in 5 minutes. Make sure you're back. But till then, see you later.
Everything has changed.
We're still together, yet we're apart.
Being apart is tough. We're human. We're here to make connections, live together, learn together.
We at Blackpool and the Fylde College are virtually by your side.
As a Blackpool and the Fylde College student, you're never alone. While we're in lockdown, we're also helping unlock your potential. building futures.
And we're doing it together.
We are all growing together.
We used to talk about B&FC having a sense of community like no other large college in the UK, but in the weeks we've been apart, we've not only felt it, we've seen it.
We've always knew our students were remarkable, but you've exceeded our expectations. Students supporting the community, striving for excellence in exceptional environments.
Here in Blackpool, we live in an extraordinary place. That shore, the tower, our peers, our communities.
They make us who we are.
And it's because we're so fortunate that this new way of doing things is even more of a challenge. It makes you realise what great things we shared together.
The fun we had, the games we played, the work we did, the songs we sang.
And we'll sing again. While it might feel like forever, this situation is only temporary. We'll all be back together before you know it.
Learning new lessons, playing new games, singing new songs.
Because if there's one thing we've all learned, it's that we're better together.
Blackpool and Fard College. Ready when you are.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Big Blackpool Quiz. Hi. Hopefully you had a nice 5-minute break. I know I certainly did. I went and had a glass of water. So hopefully I managed to read all these questions right first time. Yes, should we get on with the answers? I hope that you have enjoyed this quiz. It's the 10th one, I can't believe it. Next week will be 11th. We'll be going on forever. I don't know how long this will go on for. But I'm enjoying it nevertheless. 10 quizzes, 10 weeks. And we're about to go through the 10th set of answers. Are you ready? Here we are with the answers. So get your pen and pads together. And here we go. Round 1, which was general knowledge. And question 1. Which Disney movie released in this decade became the highest grossing animated movie of all time? And that was Lion King. The most recent Lion King. Live action, still animated. Question 2. The video to which song by South Korean musician became an internet sensation in 2012? That was none other than Gangnam Style. Question 3. Which bearded lady won the 2014 Eurovision Song Contest for Austria? That is Conchita Wurst. Question 4. Which actor in 2010 replaced David Tennant as the 11th Doctor in Doctor Who? And that was Matt Smith. When I stopped watching. Question 5. Which worldwide famous HBO American fantasy drama television series came to an end in 2019 with 8 seasons and 72 episodes? That is Game of Thrones. Question 6. With over 1 billion downloads by 2019, which mobile app released in 2016 uses GPS to locate, capture, battle and train virtual creatures? That is Pokemon Go. Oh, that went down the wrong hole. Question 7. Which 1980s movie MTV icon won a Tony Award for composing the score to Kinky Boots the Musical in 2013? That is none other than Cyndi Lauper. Question 8. Moonlight won Best Picture in 2017 at the Oscars. Which movie was accidentally called before the mistake was rectified? If you were listening in the celebrity round, I actually gave you a big clue to this question because it was La La Land. Question 9. After 25 years on the air, which talk show host broadcast the final episode of their talk show in 2011? That was Miss Oprah Winfrey. And the last question of round 1, question 10. Which footballer said in 2011, "I'm not happy in Manchester. I don't like the city. Everything's okay with the coach and my teammates, but the city is not to my taste"? That was Mario Balotelli. I'm sorry to any of them sports fans if I've just wrecked his name. But there you go. That is all the answers for round 1. Make sure that you add up all your answers at the end of the round. It makes it easier for adding them up at the end. So here we are with round 2, and round 2 was a picture round. It was movie edition, so you needed to tell me what the movie is called, and then for the bonus point you needed to tell me what their character's name is. So here we are. We all know this one. It is Bridesmaids, and for the extra point, her name is Megan. Melissa McCarthy played the role of Megan in Bridesmaids. This is none other than La La Land, and for the extra point, her name is Mia. This is from a Disney movie called Zootopia, and her name is Judy Hopps. And this one, none other Meryl Streep from Mary Poppins Returns, and her character's name was Cousin Topsy. If you just put Topsy down, give yourself a point. It doesn't matter about the cousin. And this one is The Isle of Dogs, and his name is Chief. If you haven't watched this, do go watch it. It is very, very good film. Not scary. And this one is The Social Network, and this is Mark Zuckerberg. And the next one, this is from none other than Call Me By Your Name, and his name is Elio. If you've got Call Me By Your Name, give yourself a point. If you've got Elio, give yourself another point. This one is Hereditary, and her name is Charlie. As I said, this is an over 18 movie, so if you haven't watched it and you're under 18, don't watch it until you are. And the next one, Leonardo DiCaprio in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and his character's name was Rick Dalton. And this last one, do you know it? Absolutely fantastic. The movie music, mwah, absolutely impeccable. And it's called Arrival, and her character's name was Louise Banks. Tally up your points for round 2, and we'll move swiftly on to round 3, which was Guess the Celebrity round. Should I play them all again? Yeah, why not? So you needed to guess the celebrity, and there were bonus points for this round. You need to tell me the year in which they said this. It was all award seasons. These all happened at different award ceremonies. You need to tell me who said it and what year it was. So here we are with number 1.
You guys are just standing up because you feel bad that I fell, and that's really embarrassing, but thank you.
That was none other than obviously Jennifer Lawrence at the 2013 Oscars ceremony when she fell up the stairs. And here we are with number 2.
I'm really sorry I was having a wee. The toilets are ages away. What did we win?
and that was Harry Styles in 2014 at the Brit Awards, where he went to the toilet and almost ended up missing receiving the award. So
and now, back to this that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good?
Yes, I did have to bleep out a little bit of that, but you can tell that that is none other than Nicki Minaj at the 2015 MTV Video Music Awards ceremony. She called out Miley Cyrus for saying something bad about her in the press. And celebrity number 4.
One teen award for best TV show is Love Island!
If the lads from Essex are watching, you will know that that is none other than Gemma Collins. Is it The Only Way is Essex she's on? I don't know, I don't watch it, but that was 2017 at the BBC Teen Awards, where she said the winner was Love Island, and then they were coming up through the stage and she fell into the hole. As I say, I did not laugh. I did.
You empowered me, you made me strong. Built me up and I could do no wrong. I let down my guard.
That was Madonna, where she, at the 2015 Brit Awards, where she accidentally got caught on her cape and the dancers were supposed to pull the cape off, but the cape didn't come off and she went with it. Celebrity number 6.
Gorgeously empowering song, Let It Go, from the Oscar-winning animated movie Frozen. Please welcome the wickedly talented one and only Adele Dazeem.
Someone needs to tell John Travolta from the 2014 Oscars ceremony that Adele Dazeem is not correct. It is Idina Menzel who played Elsa in Frozen. She was about to sing Let It Go and he announced her as Adele Dazeem. Celebrity number 7.
I haven't really been following the controversy over Zero Dark 30, but when it comes to torture, I trust the lady who spent 3 years married to James Cameron.
That is none other than the hilariously funny Amy Poehler at the 2013 Golden Globe Awards. I'm just reading what award ceremony it is because I do have it here. But in the opening speech, well, it was her and I don't think it was Mariah Rudolph, but one of them, or the SNL ladies, one of the SNL ladies was on with it. No, it was the lady who wrote Mean Girls, Tina Fey. And they basically rip the audience apart. Celebrity number 8.
We're here to announce the winner of the Coca-Cola Viewers' Choice Award.
Read it straight.
And the winner is Chris Brown. Look at me now. I'm sorry, Rihanna. What's my name?
Yes, it was Rihanna, and it was Tiffany Brown who was announcing the awards at the 2011 BET Awards. Yeah, that's correct. And if you go and watch it back, you can see the horror on her face as she's saying Chris Brown, because the auto prompt changed as she was saying it and she got a little bit confused. That is a technical difficulty for her, poor thing. Celebrity now.
I want to tell you what happened. I opened the envelope and it said, Emma Stone, La La Land. That's why I took such a long look at Faye and at you. I wasn't trying to be funny.
Yes, that was Warren Beatty in 2017 Oscars. This links to the round 1. He announced La La Land when the actual winners of that award for Best Picture was Moonlight. It was Moonlight who had won. But unfortunately, the cast of La La Land had already got up at that point. Very, very awkward. Go and watch it. Brilliant. Celebrity number 10.
This is exactly what's on the card. I will take responsibility for this. It was my mistake. It was on the card. Horrible mistake, But the right thing, I can show it to you right here. The first runner-up is Colombia. It is.
Yes, that was Steve Harvey at the 2015 Miss Universe pageant. He crowned the wrong winner. She did her lap of the stage, waving and everything, and then he had to come back on and tell her that she hadn't won the award. It was awful to watch. Awful. Anyway, tally up your points. How many bonus points did you get right? How many actual questions did you get right in this round? Anyway, we're going to move on to round 4. And round 4 was the emoji round, and it was music edition. So for the first point, you had to tell me what song it was, and for the bonus points, you had to tell me who wrote the song. Oh, sorry, I just knocked my microphone there. So here we are with number 1, and this is none other than Uptown Funk by Mark Ronson. It features Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars didn't write the song. This is by Mark Ronson. May have caught you out there. And this one, Rolling Eyes, Rolling in the Deep by Adele. And the next one, let's put some music back on, shall we? That's better. Did you get this one? Well, maybe you did, maybe you didn't. This is Candy by Robbie Williams. Maybe you did get it, maybe you didn't. And the next one, this is Starry Eyes by Ellie Goulding. Fireflies by Al City. And Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen. And then we have Dark Horse by Katy Perry. Obviously, you might be kicking yourself at these. I know a few people do. They're like, what? This one was really easy. 7 Rings by Ariana Grande. At least it was easy for me when I was putting it together. I almost put 12 Rings and I was like, nope, that's not right. And this is Marry the Night by the Queen, Lady Gaga, my queen. And then the last one is Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. Tally up your points for this round, please. And we'll move on to round 5 once you've done that. I hope you have enjoyed this quiz. Don't forget to go and suggest a theme after this is done on our website, www.studentsunionblackpool.co.uk. At the top it'll say Big Blackpool Quiz. Click on that, scroll down, and you can suggest a theme, and I might do it. Although next week is already figured out, and hopefully you figured out in the bonus question this week. But here we are with round 5, and round 5 was ultra general knowledge. So here we are with question 1. Cadbury was bought by American food firm Kraft in January of 2010, but how much did it sell for? 115 million, 5 billion, or 11.5 billion? The answer was 11.5 billion, of course. Yeah. Question 2. What item of memorabilia did the royal household initially refuse to sanction for Prince William and Catherine Middleton's wedding, as it was deemed in poor taste? It was a tea towel. Tea towel was in poor taste, but then they did commission it in the end. Question 3. In 2012, the UK celebrated the Queen Diamonds Jubilee and London hosting the Olympic Games, and so Saturday 4th of August was renamed Super Saturday. But how many events did Team GB win gold in that day? And it was 6. I believe that day there was 12 games or 12 competitors, something like that, and we won gold 6 times that day. Amazing. Question 4. In 2013, archaeologists at the University of Leicester revealed that they identified the remains of a body found buried beneath a car park in Leicester. Which king had they found? It was Richard III. Question 5. Same-sex marriage became legal on 29th of March 2014, with a host of ceremonies taking place shortly after midnight. Which famous personality renewed their civil partnership vows that day to celebrate the law change? It was Sandy Toksvig. I probably butchered that. I'm sorry, fans of her. She's on Bake Off now. She's one of the comedy co-hosts. And well, is she on? It's like 8 out of 10 cats, something like that. One of them quiz shows. She is hilarious. But yeah, celebrated the law change. Question 6. In 2016, what percentage of the electorate took part in the 23rd June Brexit vote? And it was 72%. Out of 72%, I think it was like 56% to leave, or maybe it was 52%, I'm not sure. It was in the 50 region. Question 7. In 2016, the new £10 note was introduced, other than Queen's, whose face was on it. No, it wasn't mine. It was Jane Austen's. Question 8. Which song was revealed in July 2019 as being the most played on UK airwaves in the 21st century? And it was Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol. I think I've got that right. Oops. Question 9. Who in October 2016 became the first songwriter to be awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature? Bob Dylan. Literature. Question 10. The Ice Bucket Challenge was originally launched in 2014, but continued throughout the decade. What charity did it support at its launch? And it was either ALS or motor neuron disease. Either or, if you wrote one of them down, you get a point. There's no bonus point for writing them both down. But tally up your scores. We're about to go on to the bonus question. And the bonus question actually reveals the theme of next week's quiz, which is... Let's go. So, if you were paying attention, and I hope you were, you'd have seen at each of the rounds there was different letters. If you wrote them down, then you had to unscramble the letters given to you at the start of each round to form next week's theme. Are you ready? This is for 5 points. I hope that you were paying attention. Here we go. The last question worth 5 points. And the answer is... villains. Yes, that's right. Next week's theme is villains. That might be Disney villains. It might be villains in music. Or villains in movies that aren't Disney. Or it might even be a question about me. Maybe I'm the villain. I'm the villain of the Big Blackpool Quiz. Well, we all know that because, you know, I make all the questions extremely difficult. But thank you for tuning in to the 10th Big Blackpool Quiz. I hope you have enjoyed it. Don't forget to write your scores down below because I do go and read them. Because I like to see how well you've done, and I hope you really have enjoyed this quiz. It is a little bit different from what we usually do, where we just run with like one theme and it's very specific. Villains next week is actually very specific. So I hope you do tune in next week at Wednesday at 8 p.m. But without further ado, I will do my sign off. Don't forget to go to our website, Suggest the Theme. If you can donate to NHS charities together, please do so. Make sure to tune in next week for our theme of villains. And yes, until then, I will see you later. I'll see you next week for our round of villains.